Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news to discuss involving Lamelo Ball, MB1, the one of one. You already know what it is. Listen, Melo will be releasing his signature MB.05 along with Puma hoops. We all know what's going on. We're going to break all of this down for you, ladies and gentlemen. This shoe released just a few, not even, pardon me, it was revealed just a few hours ago. Um, and it is the MB.05 and is in the world tour colorway, and that is the name of it. So I mean, this is something really special. Um, if you Lamelo and if you Puma, because if you know the history, Lamelo Ball, what he did with Puma, especially that MB.01, I mean, it was just ridiculous. I mean, obviously LaMelo, we all know the history of him with Big Baller Brand. He's no newcomer to this shoe selling thing. You understand? LaMelo Ball, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Puma, I feel like they dropping the ball because his promotion should just be tenfold. You know, these people, they could say Tyrese Halliburton, he's supposed to be the face, he's supposed to be this, but look at the numbers, the track record, the analytics, ladies and gentlemen, and you will see that LaMelo Ball is the face of Puma Hoops. And it's no questions, no debating. You know, it's Flight Sports TV. And I got something for you, man. This shoe, the Puma MB.05, will be releasing August 29th. Now, you know I got to get a pair. You know what time it is. We're going to break that down. Now, if you're looking at this shoe, at first glance, it gives me some Scoot Henderson vibes. If you know Scoot shoe, from Puma. We all know Scoot has a deal with Puma Hoops as well. Obviously, he's not on the level of LaMelo when it comes to this machine that Puma is just been. Like I said, LaMelo don't get enough credit for what he's doing for Puma Hoops. He's a true asset for them. And with this shoe, it looks like a very ambitious sneaker. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This doesn't look like a lazy design at all. You know, if you ask me, and they went for the juggler here. Pause. You know, y'all, I can only imagine how this shoe is gonna look in different colorways. This is just the first iteration that we're looking at, y'all. So I mean, this is special. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Are y'all getting a pair of these shoes? Um, Lamelo Ball, he could have went anywhere. He really, I know that when he left Big Baller Brand, he never left Big Baller Brand. When he actually left making shoes for Big Baller Brand and went with Puma, you know, people thought that it was this, it was that. But at the end of the day, LaMelo Ball continues to partner with Big Baller Brand. You know, he continues to let it be known that he is, you know, obviously signed with Puma, but you know, Big Baller Brand is a family brand. He showed you when he had his shoe, I believe that Puma had did something, pardon me, Big Baller Brand had did a collaboration, and LaMelo has said where he wanted the symbols of his logos and things of that nature to be on there. So he wanted to collab with Big Baller Brand. I believe that's next. You know, and we're gonna get into that as well. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports because Puma, if you see, they basically have co-branded with LaFrance, LaMelo Ball's brand. You understand? This is something special. What do you think is next? Is obviously Big Baller brand. I'm looking at Lonzo. I'm looking at obviously Jello. Jello already released his shoe, you know, with Big Baller Brand. When he was doing his world tour with Greensboro and everything like that, we already got into that. I believe Lonzo Ball eventually is going to get his shoe back up and running because come on, this is Big Baller Brand. Lonzo, Mello, Leangelo. I mean, this is just come on. Jello about to drop an album. I feel like this is perfect timing how everything is connecting. You know, you have, you know, Jello's album releasing, and then his album's releasing this month, and then next month, look what's rolling around, LaMelo Ball's signature sneaker. You know, right before school time, especially if you up top, if you're in New York and things of that nature. I know in the South, other parts they may start, you know, a little sooner, but it's just in time for school. So this is a real. This is going to be a sneaker seller, in my opinion. Is right on time for back to school. That's very important. You know, Puma is not positioning everybody's sneaker like this. You understand? They about to go crazy with LaMelo. let's stop acting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I didn't like the fact that when Puma has signed Tyrese Halliburton, I was disgusted with this, y'all. I didn't like when they said that he was going to be the face of Puma Hoops because where's he going to go on the world tour? And he's going to be recognized, respected, and everybody's going to have admiration. Tell me. You have to bring Lamelo. Lamelo was on a world tour in all of these places, Milan. I mean, he was everywhere, and he was, hanging around with some of the soccer players that was all over the world. We know they say football, when we leave the United States, but for the people that you know what time it is. I'm talking about some of the biggest superstars in soccer. And LaMelo Ball is rubbing shoulders with these guys, and they are, at all that this is LaMelo there. You're not doing that with Tyrese Halliburton. I don't even if Tyrese won a championship, I don't he would not even have the same level of appeal domestically or especially internationally. Maybe domestically because people they like to hate. They're gonna get into this, they're gonna get into that to have all of these areas to discredit LaMelo. But when you take it international, LaMelo already went international. Let's stop acting like he didn't get drafted. Do we really need to get into this, y'all? Do we really need to get into this? Shout out to the NBL. I mean, it's crazy. Homage needs to be paid, y'all. Puma know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. When they signed LaMelo and what they're doing right now, who knows how long LaMelo may be with Puma? I think that's another question that could arise. Every time we sit down and talk to LeVar Ball, he lets it be known that door is always open. You never know when that next shoe is a reason why the shoe is called MB.05. Come on, y'all. Let's pay the utmost homage. We had the CEO of Big Baller Brand, LeVar Ball, in the building, and he had told everybody, you understand, he broke down this whole Puma situation. Go check the catalog. It's Flight Sports TV. Nonetheless, LaMelo Ball, his signature sneaker, the MB.05, will be releasing August 29th. I mean, yo, it's about to be groundbreaking. I can't believe we on the fifth iteration. You look at other people's shoes. Look at Anthony Edwards, for instance. He's still on his first shoe. They ain't even really get the second one off. They ain't get the second one off the ground yet. So what is Adidas doing? I see the legacy brand. Because, I mean, these years are going. You know, LaMelo's shoe legacy is going to be tremendous. We are on the fifth iteration. We got guys who ain't even get signatures yet. Look at Shea, the MVP. You ain't going to tell me he on the level of LaMelo Ball when it comes to selling sneakers. We about to open up some discussions around here at Flight Sports TV. I'm telling you right now, homage will be paid. Shout out to Big Baller Brand. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with the triple Bs. You already know what it is, man. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV.